Hey everyone, today I am just going to do a quick get ready with me. I don't have that much time to get ready. It's 9:14 and I have an appointment at 10. Excuse me. I don't want to edit this video, so yeah. I already primed my face. This is a look that I have been doing for work recently that's really quick, so I'm not going to talk too much about the products. I want to just kind of chat to you. But I have been using Double Wear, but very lightly, trying to be lighter, because if you can see, I know the lighting is horrible in here, but it's whatever. But my skin has been really nice lately, knock on wood. So I haven't been needing super full coverage, but I kind of just take it and spread it out like this. So yeah, it's later in the day or in the morning than I would usually be getting ready for work. If you don't know, I'm in my last semester of college and I am student teaching, so I'm an elementary education major, which I know I need to do a video about it, but I don't know, I just have not been inspired at the moment, and I kind of want to not think about college school stuff at the moment, because I'm pretty stressed out and trying to not panic. But yeah, so I have been student teaching the past week now, I guess, pretty much a week, have been teacher work days, and we obviously have to be there, so it's been a lot of training and just stuff like that, kind of getting the classroom together. I've been working on the classroom library, so that's been a big task. It's harder than you would think, because you have all the chapter books that you want to put together, and then there's series within them. So all the Junie B. Jones books are together, all the Magic Treehouse ones are together. And then I have math books that are together, science, history books, specific animal books. Wow, I have a freckle that's really coming through on my nose. Oh man, my eyes look horrible when I do that. Oh, wonderful. Beauty blender on the ground. But yeah, this is not super crazy coverage right now, but I don't really care. For work, it's whatever. And then I just do my concealer, the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I feel like I'm getting shaky because I haven't eaten yet. I need to eat my banana. But yeah, so I've been working on that stuff, and it is exhausting, because it's either you're in a meeting all day, training meeting or staff meeting, and you're just sitting there hearing all the information, or you're up and about doing things. So when I get home at 4, I am exhausted, and I've been going to bed early, partly because I've been feeling weird. That's one of the things I wanted to mention. Yesterday, it's currently August 23rd. Who knows when you'll see this, with all my vlogs. But I woke up yesterday with the worst anxiety. And I am not someone who is diagnosed with anxiety, nothing like that. But I just, I suffer from it. I wouldn't say most people, because a lot of people aren't as anxious as I am about certain things, but it's just a general nervous feeling about new situations, and it's very particular with what I get anxious about. But yesterday I woke up and it was never before. I mean, I felt like I was gonna be sick. My stomach just felt horrible. I got really freezing, which is a sign for me that I'm either gonna throw up, or I'm getting really anxious or whatever. I really have to smooth this out because it collects a lot right there. But I mean, I felt horrible. Like, it was just, I could feel it all, like, up here. It was the worst. Sorry, I just got a text from a classmate. There are 3 other student teachers at my school, one of which, well, actually 2 of which I've had classes with from, like, college, or in college. And one of them is actually in my same grade. She's across the hall. So I've been talking with her more. But what was I saying? Oh, about waking up super anxious. It was weird. I mean, I've never felt it like that. And like I said, it was like all up in my chest, in my throat. I felt horrible. And I got this really floaty feeling. So I was going to ask you all if you've ever felt like this. For the past 2 weeks or so, towards the end of the day, and this happened yesterday for the whole entire day, I've had this feeling where, like, my hands feel kind of floaty and I feel like sort of dizzy and just generally off. Like, it feels kind of like my hands aren't connected fully and I just feel like a little woozy and not fully with it. And I looked it up and apparently it's very common for anxiety. But it's horrible. I mean, when I drive, it makes me panic because, like, I have full control over everything. It's not like I'm, like, numb where I can't, like, feel things or whatever, but there's, like, a disconnect in my brain or something. It's really bizarre and really annoying. I'm going to do the Radiant Light bronzer. And then the, what is this again? Watermelon Moonstone. Shimmer Souffle is my blush, and then Champagne Pop is my highlight. But yeah, I woke up with that feeling yesterday when I was super anxious, and that like really made me panic because I felt like, oh my gosh, how am I going to drive to school? And then I had to go on campus and drive there, and so it was like my anxiety like manifested in my sleep. And I mean, I've woke up before feeling, you know, a little anxious or nervous or whatever, but it's never been where I felt like sick or like really panicky. And I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but I get bad migraines, and I have had a lot recently. I think it was because of my medicine, my birth control, but I stopped taking that and haven't had one, but they were really bad, and I'm going to do a whole video on migraines and stuff and all about symptoms and what I do to help, you know, myself feel better and just give some general information for everyone. But the ones that I get really bad ones, where like one side of my body will go numb, and so when I get that numb feeling, it really makes me panic because I feel like I'm about to have a migraine, and those ruin my whole entire day. I can't do anything. I feel horrible. I throw up. It's really bad. Is this looking even? I'm feeling so gunky right now. I don't know why. But yeah, so that makes me really panicky, and it makes it worse, you know, when you're like, you're feeling something weird, and then you're like in your head feeling like, oh my gosh, what is this gonna do? And then I'm like, you know, I freak out about things like that, like medical things, like, oh my gosh, is something serious happening? And then I look it up, and you know the spiral of when you look up symptoms online. But yeah, so that happened yesterday, and it was just weird because I wasn't like actively anxious about anything. Like, I was kind of thinking about some of this stuff, but not to a point where I was like, oh my gosh, like thinking about it all the time. So that was annoying. I'm going to now take dim light on just a big fluffy brush and run that in my crease. And then I'm going to use the, incandescent light as my inner corner highlight. So this is like a really simple, just like fresh look. I think I've actually done a full tutorial on it, but whatever. So yeah, that was horrible, and I felt like it on and off throughout the whole entire day. It never fully went away, but it kind of just like lessened in severity throughout the day. So yeah, I've been going through that. And then just student teaching stress, you know. transitioning from being like a college student into teaching. And maybe I'll do a whole video about student teaching at some point once I have more of it like under my belt. You know, I've done more. But yeah, I'm excited but also really nervous about it because it's a lot of responsibility and we just get like thrown into it, but it'll be fine. I'm actually going to take some of that all over my lid. A brush. This might have, I don't even know what on it, but some eyeshadow. Just to brighten it up a little bit more. But yeah, I'll probably do a whole video about that at some point. I know someone requested something like a week in my life in college or student teaching, and I gotta be honest, I think it would be the most boring thing you've ever watched because I do the same thing every day. I get ready in the morning every day, I go to work, you know, you do the teaching thing. I'm obviously not gonna film in my elementary school, and then I come home and do whatever. So I feel like that would be like literally the most boring thing you could ever watch. But I feel like it would be more helpful for me to do a sit-down video of, you know, in relation to student teaching and kind of just talking about it. So that'll probably happen, I don't know, later on this year once I've done more, like I said. I'm just doing light mascara. But yeah, I have a doctor's appointment. I think I said that. And then I'm going to work. I have a bunch of things for like my college things that I have to sit down with my teacher and talk about. And then I'm going to Joe's later this afternoon, not tonight, to work out hopefully, which reminds me that I need to grab my makeup wipes. I have so much stuff in my car right now, like I have to take so much. I have like my purse to go to the doctor, but then I have my school stuff and my notebooks and all the forms that I'm gonna have to get signed and all that crap, so. So much to do. So much to edit as well. Luckily I got a good bit edited. And yeah, I have a video actually going up today, but here's my finished look. I still have to go like get dressed, but wow, this only took 13 minutes. I am thoroughly impressed. Let me know what you all have been up to, if you have any video requests or if you have any questions. I'm kind of thinking about doing a Q&A either with just myself or maybe with Joe. I'm not sure, but yeah, I want to know your questions in the comments down below so I can compile some for a future Q&A. Anyway, I need to go get ready and leave. So I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let me know also if you like these type of videos where I'm just kind of like talking to you while getting ready. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.